Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful's episode from today features Thomas facing his demons, Sheila putting together a fresh scheme, and Steffy and Finn's situation taking a bad turn. If you've heard this one before, stop me. It was a stormy, gloomy night. Knowing anything about soap operas, you know that this portends extremely horrible things, and it is all but guaranteed now that Sheila is free, right? We begin with Finn and Steffy cuddling in front of a blazing fire and taking pleasure in the absence of their children. They are unaware that Sheila is getting behind the wheel of a car in the middle of the night, someplace with a determined expression on her face. Hope, Brooke, Carter, and Eric are welcomed by Ridge at Forrester Creations and thanked for braving the rain to arrive. Steffy won't be going, according to Eric and Ridge, as she has already suffered with enough of her brother's pranks. Thomas comes in next and says he came because he was called. "You made a mistake, Thomas. We're here to make it right." Thomas thanks everyone for coming rather than going on the defensive. He briefly summarizes what he did and his motivations before acknowledging that the main issue is that he wasn't thinking. He was upset that Brooke had threatened to contact CPS, and he wanted his parents to get back together. Finn tells his wife how proud he is of her for stepping up at the wedding and doing the right thing despite how challenging it was, as they both relax on the couch with a glass of wine. Thomas says, "I don't know what flip switched made me think framing Brooke was a good idea. He obviously needs more counseling," but he adds that he has improved greatly recently and has moved more ahead than backward. Eric prevents Thomas from continuing to be a member of the Forrester design team. "How disappointed in you am I, do you know?" Eric claims that Thomas accepted his invitation to stay in his home as payment for the favor. Eric advises that he should apologize to Brooke. In response, Brooke claims that when he came clean with her about the CPS call, he showed absolutely no remorse. "Sure, you can apologize to everyone in this room, but I know how you actually feel," she said. She continues by saying that Thomas made it obvious he would stop at nothing to keep Ridge away from her. She cries, "I tried. I attempted to build some sort of connection with you and show you support and affection, and I receive this? What do you toss back in my direction, exactly?" Thomas acknowledges that he disrespected the marriage but offers his regrets for his actions, but the apology is insufficient. Brooke queries, "Are we going to keep believing you forever?" And Thomas responds that all he wants is his family back. But Brooke isn't paying attention. There are no more justifications. The journey has come to an end here. The next speaker is Carter, who is also the CFO of Forrester and is great friends with Ridge. He genuinely believed that Thomas had changed for the better this time. "How were you able to do this?" Pointing at Ridge, Carter adds, "You destroyed this man. Is there anything else he should tell you? Any additional errors of judgment that can have negative repercussions for Hope or hope for the future?" But Thomas asserts that he would never act in a way that endangered Hope, the line, or his son. He inquires about Hope's belief in it. She says, "I did. I believed all you said about learning from your history, making an attempt to go forward, but now I see that I should have listened to all the warnings," she says, understanding she should have heeded them all. "You injured Douglas. You keep thinking just about yourself. You didn't even consider the potential trauma this could cause for your son." She concludes by saying, "I want to congratulate you for being such a valuable member of the team, but I think the line will function just fine without you." She won't ever be able to trust him again, in fact. When Steffy comes out of the bedroom at the beach home, she discovers that Finn has probably lit more candles than is secure. But hey, Steffy and him are preparing a major seduction, right? She is not upset by it. Sheila says she's almost there as she drives on, but this is a sign of things to come. "I made a mistake," Thomas concludes. "I became engrossed in a dream of wanting to reunite my family. It was really near. I simply gave it a little shove, and it immediately fell off a cliff." He swears he is truly sorry. He expresses his regret to everyone at the table, including Brooke, whom he claims he never intended to hurt. What about Hope? "Now that I had to see that expression of disappointment in your eyes every day, I never ever wanted to see it again." Then Thomas apologizes to Ridge, and I find it a little annoying that the older man doesn't even try to take responsibility for his own role in this. Instead, he blames himself for not being around more when he was a child and claims that he stood by Thomas when no one else did. A dejected Ridge adds, "But I was there when you were a grown man, and you played me." Standing still, Ridge paces while ranting about his son. "You might not be able to alter. You are this. I have to do this for the family because of you. For this business. I apologize." Ridge concludes by telling Thomas that his time working for Forrester Creations is finished. Everyone leaves the room one by one. Hope approaches Thomas as if she might have something to say, but instead she softly turns and leaves. When Finn looks at the wound where he was wounded, Steffy inquires as to whether he considers his mother. He makes an effort not to, though, and definitely not while he is with his attractive wife. When Sheila flips the power breaker outside, the two are on the couch having a passionate moment. Of course, given that the house is only lit by candles, they are unaware. The front door is then unlocked by Sheila as lightning strikes. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel Bold Media Point and stay with us.